When should you actually file for protection from abuse, and how do you know it's time? Let's talk about that. This is because this is where a lot of people hesitate. We ask questions like, is it bad enough? Am I overreacting? Do I really need to involve the court? And because of this doubt, people wait, right? But here is the problem. Protection from abuse is not about waiting for things to get worse. It's about recognizing when you need legal protection. And many people miss that moment. Why do we miss that moment? Is the next question. This is because, again, in everyday life, we, especially in our cultures, we minimize our experiences. We ask ourselves, we tell ourselves, it's just argument, suck it up, it's just stress. It will pass, it's a moment, right? But sometimes what is happening is more than that. And here is the truth. Protection from abuse filings are designed to address patterns of harm, fear, or control, not just extreme physical violence or even femicide. Now, what does that look like? It can look like threats. It can look like harassment, stalking, repeated unwanted contact, physical harm, or even the fear of it. And in many cases, it is not just one incident. It is a pattern that makes you feel unsafe. And that feeling of safety matters because the court is not looking at what happened only. The court instead is looking at whether protection is needed. Now, let me be clear. Filing for protection from abuse is a very serious step. It has legal consequences. It can affect your housing, your immigration status, contact with your children, even custody of your children, right? So this is not just something to take lightly. However, it is also not something to avoid just because you are unsure. And this is where people need clarity, not panic, not fear, but understanding. Understanding what is happening. Does it meet the legal threshold? What evidence exists? What evidence do I need to gather? What are the risks and what are the steps that I need to take? Because once again, this is where strategy matters. And this is the kind of support that I provide. I help people step back, analyze what is actually happening, understand their options, and prepare before taking legal actions. So you are not walking into something blindly because your safety matters and the safety of your children matters. And if something is making you feel unsafe or your children, it deserves to be taken seriously, not minimized, not ignored. So if you are in that space, please pause, get clarity, and then decide your next step. Now, let me ask you, how many people do you think stay in unsafe situations because they are not sure if it's bad enough to seek legal protection, or because the culture, our culture, makes them or asks them to endure or to suck it up, or because religion tells them you have to do this or do that?